There he is. Just been chatting in the chat and acting.
One thought I did have in the back of my mind is I'm like, you guys will be alluding to it a little bit, but I'm like, what happens when this thing like blows up? Like when there's like 100 plus people in here and everyone wants to hop on the phone. That's the only thing that I really.
Okay, week 3, building the brand. Welcome back to Perpetual. I'm going to start off by speaking about routine. This week I've made a real conscious effort to dial in my morning routine. Now, when looking at my training over this past week, I have started to incorporate more cardio. The reason I'm doing this is, like I mentioned last video, I think I'm going to be competing in high rocks later on in the year. So I just kind of want to build my cardio back up, build my base to ensure that when it comes time to jump into a real training plan for the high rocks race, I'm fit enough, because I want to go in and I want to get a good time. So I'm adding in running sessions during the week, and I'm also enjoying some time on the rower. Now, I do want to make one thing clear though. Because I'm introducing a little bit of cardio back into my routine and I want to get fitter, that doesn't mean I'm stopping lifting. I will hold this muscle that I've built. So the way I'm doing that is by, increasing my calories a little bit, because I'm going to be doing more cardio work, which is going to burn more calories. I need to be consuming more calories to ensure that I don't just lose loads of weight and muscle. I don't want to be skinny. I don't want to be a little stick man that's just good at running marathons. I want to be a machine, an athlete who is strong and extremely fit. Now then, I spoke about it last video, but another thing that's been really important this week is the group calls. This week we had a new joiner called Owen, who immediately we could just tell that he fit with he just fit with the brand. He understood us, we understood him straight away. We know that Perpetual's going to be a good fit and that he's surrounded by like-minded people. Owen, welcome, mate.
Welcome. Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Got you.
Little overview just so everyone knows you and whatnot.
So my name's Owen, obviously. I'm 18. Currently in university studying finance. And I'm just looking to get back into the gym. Because I used to go, but I just stopped, and I want to get back into it because I've seen my friends progress and then I've just left myself behind.
Just because you're able to realise that, a lot of people aren't. So first of all, well done.
The training every day just becomes such a normal, bog standard part of my life that a 90-day training streak or whatever just didn't feel impressive. It just felt the same as waking up and showering. You wouldn't applaud anyone for showering and brushing their teeth in the morning in the same way that I felt like me brushing their teeth and showering was the exact same as training, just because it was so second nature. So yeah.
I think that's got to be the goal, and especially with when you're saying you want to get back into the gym and stuff like that, don't see it as a huge hill and this thing that you need to sprint up straight away. The best thing is just to get it into your routine, to just go for even just half an hour whenever you're feeling shit. Doesn't matter. Just the most important thing is you're just moving the needle, you're just getting things done.
So big thanks to you guys, and just thank you, really.
Appreciate it, man.
Hope to see you next week then,
Yeah, I will see you guys next week.
Sweet, good man. See you then.
Good man. See you later.
Jumping out of these group calls after speaking with like-minded people, you just feel fired up. You just feel motivated. It's different. You need to experience it. So if you have these similar thoughts, then I urge you to look into Perpetual, because it really could be the best place for you. Now, it's not just group calls that are really valuable. It's also the calls between just me and Elliot. There he is. Let's go. First things first is 2 sales to wake up to.
Yeah, very cool.
Remember that feeling, because like that is the best feeling. I felt good today. I felt happy today.
Within like 2 minutes of each other.
That's what I'm saying. It was weird. It's the daily touch points with the brand as well. Yeah. That's why it is just so important for us to stay on it with everything in terms of being on it in the community, and then also just on it with stories, on it with our personal stories. We've got to shout it at people for people to really have it in the brain. Now, a big focus of this week was removing the free chat feature. So I was thinking today, I'll spend some time thinking about the free trial and just getting rid of and converting this free users into the trial and stuff like that. Plan is post that in the chat, then we go and privately DM a select few people who have just been chatting in the chat and active. That decision was made based on feedback, based on the kind of people in that free chat. The thing with Perpetual is we want to create a real place. No bullshit, not with fake people giving fake motivation. I don't care about any of that. I just want to build a real place where people can genuinely help each other and just be surrounded by like-minded individuals. So in order to create the best environment, I believe that we can't just let anyone in. And that was harmonious. What we saw with people in the free chat was we had people who just didn't really align with Perpetual. They didn't really fit with what we want it to be. So we had to take a step back and think about what can we do. The decision we made is that we're going to remove the free chat and we're just going to enable a 7-day free trial of Perpetual. All that does is it just creates a little bit of friction, so then the people that are actually joining that are real people that are aligned with Perpetual and that care about the mission. Now then, let's talk about the business. So as this month has gone on, we've been kind of getting feedback from customers, from the members that are in the community. The thing that people value the most is the community aspect of it. They value the fact that you can surround yourself with like-minded individuals. So we want to go all in on that. As a small business, one of your main points of leverage is the fact that you're nimble. You can move fast. You can make decisions faster than a lot of big companies. With me and Elliot run the business, just us two. So we can make a decision like that. So that's what we've been trying to do. And that's how we're approaching, iterating and improving Perpetual as a whole. And as I've said, to conclude all of that, we've realized based off the feedback that the main focus needs to be on the community. So Perpetual is just going to become the sickest self-development community that you can join. I'll also quickly speak about my life and how I'm balancing things at the moment. At the moment, I'm really busy with uni, so I'm still studying. I'm in my final year of university, studying law, and it demands a lot of time and energy from me. But what it just means is I have to be really diligent with how I'm managing my time. A lot of people get kind of stuck and overwhelmed by the stress of things like uni and having a lot on the plate. But for me especially, having a lot on my plate is my decision. So it's pretty stupid and it doesn't help me if I'm stressed about it. I understand that you can't really help stress, but I do think you can manage it. And for me, the best way to manage stress is to just turn off that kind of emotional dial, detach myself from the emotions of it, and just get on with it and just work. So yeah, my life is busy at the moment, but it's busy because I have made it busy. It's my own fault. So there's no point me complaining about that. I've just got to get on with it. And yeah, that kind of brings you up to speed with now where we're at with Perpetual. Today is currently Thursday, the 26th of February. We've got 2 days left until the kind of new month starts. And then it's, we launch the new iteration of Perpetual. So I'm going to spend the next couple of days working on that. And with that being said, I'll see you next week. I'll see you in the next episode of Building the Brand. Thank you very much for watching. If you're here watching this, I consider you a friend. I consider you a part of the team. And if you want to join the actual team, become a member of Perpetual. The link's in the description, and it'll be good to see you on there. I'll see you in a bit.